this arm outside my outside knee, and then shoulder lock over. And if I can keep this hammer lock and cover, that's cool. There's all kinds of options of what can happen from there. But I don't want to get inked up on this to where I'm right there and I'm just getting stuffed by the legs. So I need to be outside him to do my upper shoulder roll. And the upper shoulder roll, I mean, everyone does it Randy, but you know, it's the upper shoulder roll as opposed to like a somersault is arm through and it's circular. Like that is the motion. See it clear. And if you can follow, and I can catch it, you just let go. So I don't know. That's fine. But that's just the mechanics of the granny, and it becomes easier if the person is really mobbing you and trying to crush you forward. Clear your feet a little bit, arm through. Work. Yeah, that's because he helps you. He did that. Yeah, so that's the mechanics, just using that tight waist arm.
So okay, this way?
Yeah, plastics.
Alright.
Bruce has never felt such perfect technique.
That was me. He's like, damn, I'm good.
And so that is the lowest amplitude and simplest of the grandies. It's just from the knees across the shoulders, no amplitude, because what ends up happening.
I don't know about that one.
Because what ends up happening is guys go big jump, cross step, and then that becomes a jump, and they fly through it.
Are you saying this is good or bad?
Oh, it gets higher amplitude depending on how vigorous the top guy is and how much he's chasing and trying to break it down. All the way up to standing. And then it's not advisable to try and grab standing. But that becomes, you know, the highest amplitude of the grandies.
What if you take it your ankles or legs, whatever, over there?
Then that becomes
Something else?
You know, there's an acronym, WIN. Like, what's important now? Like, that's important now. Like, then you can't do it, so don't try. You're gonna get stuck.
That makes sense.
And this is where setups come in, right? Like, you can threaten the switch. You can sit and turn in. Like, if you're behind me and you are just covering, like, I can't get it out. It's like, okay, maybe I knock you off. And then I come through.
All right.
I do something to set it up. I've got to off balance you, put you in a different position. Understanding, take that tight waist really hard, and this is just wrestling here. This isn't applicable to us really at all. Tight waist. And okay, so I can't Randy because you're there, but maybe like you know, your ownership of that tight waist means that I can turn the opposite direction and then, you know, pull myself on top. And you kind of like that throw where we threw him by his hold on the Russian.
Yeah.
His tight waist is so committed that me just sitting hard in the opposite direction is going to make him fall to his head. You know. So yeah, you don't try it if it's covered. But just like any move, if we're standing and we're in a stance, and I just taught you a double leg, and I said, hey, elevation change, step, grab, and drive, and you go, well, what if his hands and his head are in the way? It's like, well, that's wrestling. Like, we have to set him up. It's the same thing with any hold, right?
Got it.